Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to tell you guys that I partnered up with Ulta Beauty to create this very smoky, shimmery, glittery, warm, fun, bright, bold makeup look right here, and that's because I'm actually going with Ulta Beauty to New York City at the beginning of September for the 29 Rooms event, which I'm so stoked about. If you don't know what the 29 Rooms event is, it's a really cool, like, immersive experience for brands of all different backgrounds and, you know, different people and different everything to come together and create their own little rooms that, like I said, is an immersive experience for people to go through. I mean, I've never been there. I've just seen pictures, but it looks so sick and I'm so excited to check it out. I got a little sneak peek of the Ulta Beauty room. The theme is Beauty Carousel. Ooh, ooh. It really inspired me to create this look because everything in the room is very bright and bold. So I wanted to create like a fun makeup look that's honestly just fun to create and fun to wear. That was like my goal with this look. So I paired a glitter smoky warm eye with lots of bright highlight and then a bright bold lip to top it off, and I really love how it turned out, so I hope you guys are excited to see. And I did want to mention that I'm also hosting a Facebook Live on September 7th when I go and check out Ulta Beauty's room at the 29 Rooms event, so definitely stay tuned to the end of the video if you want a little bit more info on that. But honestly, I think it's going to be a really cool experience for all of us because I'm going to be there experiencing it for the first time and I'm so excited for that. But also for those of you who may not be able to make it to New York City to check out 29 Rooms, you can kind of like see it with me, you know, like experience the whole thing with me on my Facebook Live. So yeah, I'm just super excited to join in and experience our way through Ulta Beauty's Carnival of Beauty. And that being said, let's go ahead and teach you guys how to create this makeup look right here. We are going to be working with glitter today, so I'm going to start off with the eyes so that if there's any like glitter fallout or anything, we can just clean that up. And I'm using my favorite palette of all time, the Ebates Modern Renaissance. I love this palette because it's just like so warm and inviting to me. For my transition shade, I'm going to be taking Burnt Orange right here and just popping that into the crease with a tapered blending brush. Then I'm going to take the shade Real Gar and just kind of deepen up that crease. I'm using the exact same brush and again just going in windshield wiper motions in a circular shape so that we really get a nice gradient in those transitions. Then we're going to take this shade right here, which is actually called Venetian Red. Such a beautiful shade. It's like a berry brick, I would say. I'm just gonna be patting that onto the eyelid, especially focusing on the outer third of the eye. And you always want to keep your little blending brush handy just so that we can go back in and blend out all the edges. Then I'm just quickly popping a little bit of that dark brown, which is called Cypress Umber, into this outer V to give the look a little bit more dimension. It was looking a little flat to me. Then for this inner corner, I'm just popping on a little bit of the shade Primavera and blending it into the Venetian Red shade. I'm just doing this so that we have something for the glitter to sit on top of so that it's not just blank underneath. Now for the glitter, I'm so excited to use this. So this is the NYX Face and Body glitter in the shade, what was the shade? Copper. I saw this and I was shook. I just thought it would be so pretty for like this inner corner right here. You can take some tape, wrap it around your finger, and get off the glitter residue. Glitter, don't play around. Once you have glitter on your face, it does not want to come off. But the tape thing really does do the trick. Then I'm going to pop on a coat of my favorite mascara in the entire world. This is the Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. Once our lashes are prepped, I'm just going to go ahead and pop on some lashes as well. So these are velour lashes in the shade Flash It. They're nice and dramatic, so I thought that'd be cool for this look. Lashes make such a difference in the finished eye look. I was legit starting to kind of be like, I don't know if I like how this is turning out. I was gonna like literally just take off all the eye makeup and start over, but now I like it. Just go to the lashes, there you go. We're gonna move back to the face now to kind of just finish off the look. So I'm taking my L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and lightly pat this into the skin. I smooth it over the skin, and then I go in with patting motions to make sure that it gets nice and tacky. And I love that it just gives you that glow, that luminescence right there. And then for foundation, Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 228 Soft Tan. I'm just taking that on the back of my Eco Tools blender and just pressing that into the skin nice and evenly. It's a little bit dark for me right now just because I haven't self-tanned in a while, but honestly I would rather have my foundation be a little bit on the dark side rather than a little bit on the lighter side, because once we add concealer and everything like that, it'll actually balance out pretty nicely. Speaking of concealer, the concealer that I'm going to be using, one of my ride or dies, this is the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape in the shade Medium. And I'm just gonna go right underneath the eyes, clean up this area right here, force down the middle of the nose, and on the chin where I'm having a little bit of a breakout issue. And you guys know my little trick. Right underneath the eyes, I like to take my Real Techniques setting brush and kind of buff out all the corners of those concealer lines. Just because I feel like when I take my blender in here, it's almost too big. Like it doesn't like to get into those crevices. So using this right in that area makes a huge difference for me. Then I'm going to use this new powder from Becca Cosmetics. This is the Soft Light Blurring Powder in the shade Golden Hour. I love the packaging. We're going to use it to bake. Has a little bit more color than most like translucent powders, but we'll see how it goes because I kind of like that it has a little bit more color. I'm just gonna go ahead and take whatever was left over on the brush from baking and just kind of set the rest of the face. So I didn't pick up any extra powder, I just really used whatever was left. I have not been baking for very long lately. I've just been doing a little light bake, easy bake oven. Alrighty, now for contouring, I'm gonna go into my NYX contour palette. I like to use this shade right here. It's actually the lightest shade in the palette, but I like it because it's the most cool toned. And I'm just taking that on a little angled brush and really going right into the hollows of the cheekbones, right back here where the hairline is. And then I bring the contour powder down and back up. For my bronzer, I'm going to be digging into my Narcissist palette, the Narcissist Cheek Studio palette. I really like this palette, honestly. I think that it's nice because it has some blushes. It also has a huge Laguna bronzer. Like, I'm pretty sure that's almost full size, if not full size, but you get all the other blushes as well. Just going to sweep that onto the cheekbone. I like to also bring it up into the forehead to kind of warm everything up and balance everything out. I'm going to take this shade right here as our blush. Just pop that onto the apples of the cheeks and then blend backwards. I don't like a lot of blush, honestly. I tend to focus my looks on the eyes and the lips. This is just a super duper subtle color. Don't think I forgot about my highlighter. I'm going to be using this little baby right here. This is MAC Cosmetics Oh Darling, and oh my god, it is good. You guys know I love golden highlights, and this is like probably one of my favorite golden tone highlights ever. I think it has a really nice formula, and the shade is key. Do you see that? Do you see that? I like to really focus the highlight. I mean, I'm gonna be beaming tonight, but I do like to focus all the highlight right here on this like top point of the cheekbone, then blend the product upwards right up here. Also dab a little bit of this into this inner corner part just to make it pop a little bit more, which reminds me that I almost forgot my under eyes, like finishing off the shadow under there. So I'm gonna go back into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette and go back in with the burnt orange shade. A lot of times I just like to mimic what I have on top right on the bottom so that it just ties everything together. It doesn't have to be too exact since this was our initial blending shade. I'm gonna be a little bit more precise with this next shade. This is the shade Real Gar. I'm applying it with a little pencil brush, connecting it to this outer part right here, and with an even smaller amount of the shade Cypress Umber, which is the dark brown, I'm just gonna kind of ground this bottom lash line. I don't like to leave the bottom lashes with too much red because then you can start to look a little bit sickly, or at least I do, so that's why I always like to ground the bottom lashes with a little bit of either dark brown, or if you're really going for a dramatic smoky eye, you know, like a plum or a black. L'Oreal Lash Voluminous, whatever it's called, Lash Paradise, Voluminous Lash Paradise. Boom. Honestly, nothing makes my lashes look like this mascara. I feel like it gets better and better every time I use it for some reason. Almost done! It's crazy. I honestly feel like this look isn't really that difficult to create. Like, it hasn't taken me that long, so I'm happy about that. We're gonna go bold. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Karina. I want to do something fun and different. Let's do this. Whew! It's gonna be bright, guys. Then I'm going to use this Sexy Hair Spray Clay just to zhuzh up my hair a little bit because I feel like it looks a little flat. And this is a really nice texturizing spray. Look at that. I mean, obviously, like, it's not finished, but it just gives you a little oomph, you know? You guys know me. I like to kind of fluff it up. Hope you guys like how the look turned out. I really, really like it because I feel like it's fun, it's playful, it's a little different. We added a bright pop of color on the lips, which just really changed up the whole look. A little bit more bold, if you will. So, hope you guys liked it. Give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that little subscribe button down below, and also turn the notification bell on if you never want to miss a video from me. And don't forget to tune into my Facebook Live on September 7th. If you follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, I'll obviously talk about it even closer to the date. But if you don't, and if you just follow me here on YouTube, then mark your calendars. I'll see you guys there. And that's gonna be it for me. So remember, you are fun setting out. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. Alrighty. Now, New Year.